We are live with my man Rick, who has made some tremendous changes in his fitness, amongst other things. But before we get into that stuff, Rick, would you give us an introduction about yourself?
I'm Rick. I work in Georgia as a law enforcement officer. I was in the military for 10 years. Prior to that, I've been doing law enforcement for coming up on 12 years now. Full-time SWAT team. Uh, Run the training for the team, and that's me.
But I think especially in your position, right, being the coordinator, you want to be an example, right, of excellence and in training and your fitness. But when you joined this program at that time, you knew you needed to do better. You knew there was more in you. Tell us what that was like. What was your shape at that time, and why was it important for you to get better?
So I ripped my pec muscle, I guess last April. Was in pretty good shape before that, and then that kind of just took a toll on me from April up until really when I started in, I guess it was April this year. Just fitness kind of started to dwindle. I was like, oh, I'll get better. Or I would put something off. Oh, I can't do that because of my chest, stuff like that. So I was like, I need something. And I'd been watching it on Instagram and all the grams of Fit Responder. I was like, well, if I have a coach or a structure, something to hold me accountable, like I'd had guys on the team that I'd looked up to, but you're not really held accountable in your fitness level the way I was held in the program, I guess. So I looked at it, I reached out, went through the interview process, and was like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to be all in. So I think I've tried to hit every single workout and go from there.
You've been very successful, man. And that's a great point, is like we might have coworkers, friends, or family that want us to do better, that are willing to help us, but they're not going to stay with you and hold you accountable through that whole journey like a coach you're paying. Let's just be real. They're not going to be there every step of the way and cover all the bases. But you made some fantastic changes in the program, man. Tell us about what the changes you've seen in your body, your performance, how you look, how you feel.
So I've lost, I guess, close to 20 pounds. A lot of inches off the waist, a lot of inches off the hips, but I've maintained strength throughout it. A lot of times in the past, you'll lose so much weight and your strength to dwindle, but I've felt great. The meal plan wasn't hard to follow. Like I'm not a picky eater, and I'm not a food connoisseur, I guess. So I went off the meal plan and it was great. And stuck to that. As far as the structure of the meal plan and meal prepping and everything, like I do that every Sunday, get all that prep for the week. And then I know I have my 4 or 5 workouts I got to hit for the week. And I just followed the plan and talked to the coach throughout the way. And I think I've made great success. So,
Huge, man. It's awesome. Yeah, you've lost a ton of body fat, looking leaner, stronger, performance excellent. And you're right, like a lot of processes you can lose weight in, but then you lose muscle, you lose strength. But you've done extremely well. Your performance is still awesome, still strong and getting leaner. So that's the name of the game for sure. Now, no pressure. There's probably some first responders watching this going, man, I need to get fit too, but I'm not sure where to go. I don't know how to work out, like what kind of nutrition plan that I need. If someone was on the fence about joining the Fit Responder program, what would you tell them?
might as well go ahead and do it. I mean, it's for what you're getting with the program as far as the structure, as far as the meal planning. Like, you don't have to think about anything. You just got to pull up the app, and I mean, I know what I'm doing for the day. And then if I don't know what it is, the coach is there to tell you what it is. There's videos. Like, all you have to do is put in the work. There's every bit of thinking about how to prep your food or what do I eat, and everything is planned out for you. So if you're really truly serious about getting in shape, then I would go ahead and do it.
Appreciate you sharing that, my man. Yep, it's action takers like you that make us look good because we gave you the great process, held you accountable to it, but you executed. You took it seriously, and proofs in the pudding. Look at you now, way fitter, way better. So thank you for sharing, my man. And I hope this inspired some of you today. Even those who don't decide to join our program, fine, but get on it. You have a responsibility, especially as a first responder, to be in top shape, to lead others and to help others. So With that being said, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, strong, and fit. And we'll see you on the next one.